Hello, good afternoon. We've made a dog training. We have here with us, can you see her? We have little Ladybird, and already she's going to try to put on the brakes. So I have a 2.25 prong collar on her. It's pretty much a puppy collar, but she's a little girl, so it's fine. It works really well with her. She's pretty sensitive. So what I'm going to do is give her a couple of little slight pulls or little tugs forward on the leash, and then that should get her going. I've gotten a few questions recently about getting dogs to walk on a leash and not pancake on the ground or put on the brakes, and that's one of Ladybird's favorite things to do, is put on the brakes. So I'm going to demonstrate what you should do to help your dog walk on the leash and not resist. And this is passive resistance, so that's a lot better than chewing on the leash or biting your leg. So it's not the worst case of disobedience, but you want your dog to walk on the leash nicely with you and it not be such a struggle. So I'm gonna say, Ladybird, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, good girl. All right, and now we're moving. She's behind me. Here we go. And now we're moving. I know the camera's moving a little bit, but weird angle. But as you can see, there we go. As you can see, now she's moving. Now all I had to do was give her a few slight tugs, a little verbal motivation, a little praise, let's go, let's go. And as you can see, she's walking. Can you see her? It's hard for me to see. Okay, yeah. And so that's one thing that I think young puppies or young dogs, adolescent dogs, they'll try anything not to walk on the leash sometimes, especially when they're not getting out 3 or 4 times a day, not walking on a leash a lot, especially in Austin, Texas. If you have a backyard, it's really easy just to let your dog in the backyard, go use the bathroom, play around, come back inside the house. So let's go. And it's her favorite place to put on the brakes every day. Every time we do this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, lady. Oh, good girl. Oh, good girl. Something about that mailbox gets her every single time we walk. And she puts on the brakes for her owners. And they've asked me to try to work with her to stop pancaking on the ground and resisting. Now, if we went to... There's a busy street that we're headed towards right now. I'm not quite sure we're going to go there today because she tends to freak out. Actually, we will. For the sake of documenting this and to see her progress, we're going to go to this corner up here. Busy road. We may not cross the street, but you'll see how nervous she gets just walking towards the road. And then once we get just to the red light and stop, she gets super panicked and nervous. So I don't want to really put her in that state of panic if she's not comfortable with it. So what I've been trying to do is every day walk to the road and then just walk back. Walk to the road and then walk back. Trying to get a little bit closer to the road without her panicking. So right now she's doing really nice. You can tell by her ears, she's not very comfortable with what we're doing. She's not totally on board, and here we're gonna get some brakes. Let's go, let's go. Oh, good girl, good girl. Good job. So we're gonna keep on walking. And I've walked her, let's see, been walking her for a few months now, I think. So she knows that she's not getting away with anything with me. If I tell her we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it. But I also don't ask too much of her either. Whoop, let's go. I also don't ask too much of her. If I know it's way too much as far as her nerves and fear goes, I'm not gonna push her more than I think she can be pushed. Same thing with Lennon, the little dog that's my dog actually, that's super fearful. I'm not gonna push Lennon too much to the point where she wants to bite or act out, panic, and act out on people or dogs. Same thing with Ladybird. Now Ladybird's not a fear biter, but she is extremely nervous and does tend to panic around traffic. And I'll turn this around. Oh, I can't turn it around, I forgot. Here, do this. There you go. So this is the busy road that we're kind of going towards. We're gonna see how she does at the light, and if she doesn't do well, or if she starts to panic, we're not gonna push too much. We'll just go a little bit further, and then we'll just probably turn around. I don't really want to put her, let's go. If it wasn't a busy road, and if it was just maybe one car passing at the time, and she had problems with traffic that way, like just very minimal traffic, I might put her in a sit stay or a down stay while a car drove by, just to teach her that one car driving by isn't a big deal. But this is way more intense for her. It's a much busier intersection and whatnot, so I'm just going, so there's buses right there, city transit. Yeah, let me show you how she's reacting. So she starts to panic. Right now there's no traffic at this corner, but she just already doesn't like it. And let's go. And in this kind of state of mind, you have to be really careful what you ask and what you put her through. So she's nervous, but she's not yet spinning and yanking and everything. And I do want to remove her from the situation before she does get to that. So there she is right there, and we're gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna let her pull me. Nope. Let's go. Good girl. I'm not gonna let her pull me. Nope. So I keep giving her little pops. Let's go. And just redirecting her. Let's go. I'm not gonna make her go to the edge. Let's go. Go to the end of the road, but I am not gonna let her pull me. So right now she's pulling. I'm gonna give her a little pop. Let's go. Good girl. Good job. And she's making the turns, of course, because she wants to get home. But if she goes to pull ahead of me, I'm gonna act like we're heeling, because we are. And she goes to pull ahead, I'm gonna turn the opposite direction, tell her to heel. She's gonna move with me, and then we'll go about our business. But the minute she starts to pull ahead, as she tends to do, she loves to pull you home, or pull you to her home all the way back. So there's a lot of turning around. Yo, good girl. And let's see how she is. Let's go. No, with me. No, let's go. Good girl. Good girl. Hey. And she wants to pancake. She wants to pull on the brakes. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Oh, good job. Oh, good job. Good. Nope. Let's go. Now just give her a simple nope. Little pop. Little leash corrections. Just little tugs. Pop and release. Let's go. Oh, good girl. So a little pop and release. If she gets too far ahead, I do my turns, pop and release, and then give her a lot of motivation to coax her forward, to motivate her, kind of get her out of that crazy state of mind where she thinks she has to panic. And then we go about our business, and she's a little bit ahead. Heel. Oh, good girl. Now I didn't have to do any leash correction at all with that. She turned with me, but now we're facing the harder part. Let's go. Heel. Let's go. Let's go. Good girl. And now she's moving. Now we're gonna turn around. Yep. Good girl. Now she is concerned with the traffic, but she's not too far ahead, so I'm okay with that for now. She's a super sensitive dog, super soft as well. So on the prong, just a little pinky pop with the leash. Really works well with her. She definitely doesn't need anything hard. Just a really light little pinky pop, or pop with a leash using your pinky, and then verbal motivation and a simple yes or nope works really well for her. So Ladybird's pretty easy case as far as walking goes. She's super friendly, so she likes to greet people on walks. She likes to say hello, which is nice instead of having to deal with fixing the lunging, the barking, the growling, and whatnot. She doesn't have that, so all we have to deal with is working on her confidence level, exposing her to traffic, exposing her to car rides. She still gets nervous on car rides. So we're working on that. But yeah, we're just building confidence and trust with the handler. You know, she could, if I don't have her trust, then she's not gonna want to work with me. She's not going to want to walk with me. She's not going to trust that wherever I take her is a safe place, and I've got her no matter what, right? Same thing with her owners. She could trust me, but if she doesn't trust her owners can't really do much with her. So, or for her, helping her out. So everybody who touches this dog, walks it, loves on it, pets it, everybody's always contributing to how the dog's gonna feel, turn out, you know. So it's really important that if you allow other people to handle your dog, that they handle it properly and that they are on board with your training plan. So it's really easy, because it's really easy to set a dog back. You can go, especially if you can make a lot of strides and big major steps forward, and then the wrong person handle your dog and it can just go backwards. So I'm really picky about who gets to handle or who gets to come around my fearful dog, because I really try every day to make improvements for her and build her confidence up, and I don't want to lose what I've already made, that ground I've made with her. And as you can see now, Ladybird, we're super close to her house, and she is chilled out, and she's ready to go back in. And it was just a really simple walk, nothing big at all, but little ones like that every day would really help. 3 times a day would really benefit her the best. So, and I always make her sit. Ladybird, sit. Good girl. Good job. And Ladybird works for affection as well. She likes treats, but she loves affection. So, but that's all I've got for right now. Just wanted to show you me and Ladybird on a walk and how you handle a dog that wants to pancake or put on the brakes. You just give them those little light little pulls or pops forward, pop and release. You don't want to just pull on the prong, but prongs are wonderful for getting dogs moving, and they're very gentle and they're very humane if used properly. They don't prick a dog, they don't poke a dog, they never make a dog bleed. If you left a prong collar on and the dog, as a puppy or something, and the dog grew and you never changed it or even took it off, which you should always take your prongs off if the dog goes into a crate and there's no reason to have it on overnight. Anytime you're not supervising your dog, it shouldn't have a prong on. You only put the prong on when you can supervise it. But a flat leash or flat collar can do the same amount of damage as a prong collar. Any kind of tool, if left on a dog over time and the dog grows and you don't grow or make the tool bigger with the dog, it's going to do damage. So if you've seen photos out there of prongs hurting dogs or whatnot, it's not because of the tool, it's because of poor ownership and the owner's not taking the tool off the dog. Just the same way if you don't take I've seen rope and flat collars embedded in dogs' necks at the shelter. So it really is good ownership, proper tools, patience, and good technique that really help a dog or hurt a dog. If you don't have those, then your dog's definitely in for the worst. So, yep. So if you have any questions about this, then please feel free to comment down below. You can also catch Mayday Dog Training on Instagram. You can catch us on, obviously, Facebook. You can catch us on YouTube, and we're on Twitter. So, and we also have a website, maydaydogtraining.com, if you are in the local area and you want to get your dog trained. We'd love to train you. All right, see you later. Bye.